So last night, Search Engine Journal released a post that said Google Search can now call local businesses using AI to gather pricing availability information on your behalf, your being customer's behalf. And then they gave an article as to how it works. So that is what is coming down the pipeline hot and heavy. And so really what I wanted to do was run a quick overview as to what this means for us as business owners, operators, how we can do it. Google AI is calling, is your business ready? So ultimately Google's rolling out a huge change to the way that they are operating GBPs. So on GBPs now, there will be a button that basically says have AI check pricing or have AI check availability, whatever it is. But essentially is on the search, user can do a like AI check of the businesses near me. So obviously they search like HVAC repair, plumbing repair, garage door repair near me, whatever it is. Then as the GBP pops up per normal on the map pack, but now there'll be another button that says, have AI check for you. And they will go through and it's just a form fill as to what information the user wants to collect from that business. Jim and I will then call the business and gather that information on the customer's behalf. So they can prompt it to do check pricing, check availability, check whatever they want to check. And then the AI will call our businesses if we allow it to. So users or user businesses still have the option to choose whether or not they are accepting calls from AI. I would recommend you do so because I think that the reality of it is this is the world we're living in. So ye who does not accept AI calls is going to lose market share. So we must make sure that we are maintaining market share. So AI is going to consolidate all the gathered quotes, present them to the customer at the time, and probably give some sort of sentiment score as to how the AI felt the business did as far as presenting all of its options and confidence therein. So our action plan as businesses is one, the way that businesses are getting recommended isn't changing. So local SEO still matters a ton. Your visibility still matters a ton. User engagement still matters a ton because that is the way that SEO is going to recommend who goes where in the map pack per normal. That's really not going any different. Now, where we need to delineate though is how we prepare our staff. So we need to let our teams know now that we're going to start receiving AI calls from Google, that it's identified to, handle customer inquiries and pricing and all that. And it's not spam, that it's actually a AI agent calling on behalf of a customer. And how do we handle those? What ways do we roll to market with it? How do we talk about those things so that we can proceed with confidence in it? So preparing our team is probably the biggest step therein, because if we don't, there's a big chance that it might get marked as spam or lost as spam because, well, it's an AI bot calling. But to be frank, listening to some of the calls, that's really hard to tell if it is an AI agent. So the way that this has worked so far that I've seen is Google is outing itself that this is, hey, this is Jim and I calling on behalf of a customer. So it outs itself pretty upfront. So, but make sure that your GBP is listed properly. Make sure all your information is accurate, that your service details are accurate, but also make sure that your team has the most important thing in hand, which is pricing and availability. Those two things are going to get asked by the AI. So in the triangle, you can pick two. On the triangle, it's speed, quality, or price. Well, now I think there's a piece of the quality, meaning the salesmanship, that is going out the window. So now it is going to be price and speed. Those are our two biggest deals. So it's price as to what we're selling it for, and availability as to when we can do it. Quality is still going to matter, but quality is going to be decided on the front end by how our business looks, how our brand carries itself. So you're still in control as to what the feature set is. However, like I said, I would recommend that you enable this because this is going to get more and more intrusive into our businesses. So we better adopt it now rather than reacting later when maybe somebody else has gathered a whole bunch of ground on us. But guys, I hope this helps. I hope that we're ready. We're pushing forward in the right direction. Make sure that you have pricing FAQs up on your website that will help with your SEO ranking. Make sure that you are transparent in how you lay those prices out, and also empower your team to answer those questions well, so that whenever it comes to an AI agent calling on behalf of the customer, they are then capable of answering with confidence. But other than that, guys, eyes up, feet moving. Here we go.